Paula in Maine, pronouns are she, her, would like to vaccinate your kids, but heard someone mention fertility issues and is second guessing her decision. Paula, how are we doing tonight?
Hi. So I personally am fully vaccinated. I have 2 children, and I was fully geared to vaccinate them. And someone brought to my attention that there has been a lot of research that there's fertility issues with the vaccine. I personally have not found any research on this, and I was wondering if maybe you guys have seen anything.
When you say you heard someone mention fertility issues, who are we talking about?
All right, so I work at a daycare, and my boss, who is someone who I look up to and I go to her for everything, she has her own, like, she's fully vaccinated, but she had her own, like, qualms on vaccinating her own children. Hers are older. So she let it be their decision. Mine are younger. So, like, my oldest is 6. So I feel like it's not something that I can leave up to my children because they don't completely understand everything. Okay. And I just...
we're circling back to the Aaron Rodgers thing here. This is you're talking to someone who is not an expert, who may be a smart person, maybe someone you respect. I
completely understand that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I just did some super fast.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just did a super fast Google search, and what I'm seeing so far is that there doesn't seem to be any research supporting the claim. But I did find an interesting article from MU Health, and MU is I can't see where the MU is. I'll find it here in a second. Anyway, these are 2 doctors speaking. And they say there's no data that the COVID-19 vaccines may cause infertility and no credible scientific theories for how the COVID vaccine may cause female infertility. They're currently speculative at best. And the myth, he says, is based on the assumption the vaccine can cause the body to attack the syncytin-1, I may be mispronouncing that incorrectly, a protein in the placenta that shares a small piece of genetic code with the spike protein of the coronavirus. Basically, he says that a good analogy I've heard is that for your immune system to get mixed up and attack the placental protein would be like you mistaking an elephant for an alley cat because they're both cray, Morris said. There is one small similarity, but the overall construction of the protein is so completely different. Your immune system is way too smart to be confused by that. So here we have them pointing out that I didn't find any research supporting it. I didn't find any papers in my short little Google search here, which would tell me that. And I did find this article in the couple minutes you were talking. So not exhaustive by any stretch of the imagination, but this goes back to what I've been hearing as well, that there is no data to date to support this in any way, shape, or form.
And again, this goes back to the issue of deferring to experts.
I've been researching.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything that I've seen has been completely fine. Where my kids are under the age of consent, really, I just want to make sure that I'm making the best decision for them.
Right.
So I am fully willing to vaccinate them. This was my only hang up.
Yeah, I'd defer to the CDC. I'd look at what experts in the field are saying. Yeah, because
Exactly.
your
Like that's,
research,
like-
I mean, you look at the CDC and you've got an organization with a budget in the billions of dollars. You've got the best scientists in the world evaluating this stuff. If there was a connection between the vaccine and fertility, we'd know about it, because the people who are doing real research well beyond what any of us can do with Google, they'd let us know. That'd be out there. I mean, at this point, we've got billions of doses of the vaccine have been administered. So I think you can confidently, rely on the experts and not have any concerns there with respect to your kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the CDC actually has an article that supports the same thing. It's Planning for Pregnancy is the name of the article, published August 11, 2021 on the CDC website. And that pretty much agrees with that as well. I just, and when I look at Google, one of the things that I kind of look at is the top stories, and the top stories are Aaron Rodgers and all of this, other
Probably
stuff.
Nicki
I don't
Minaj.
see. Yeah, exactly. I'm just not seeing anybody credible saying it at all, even remotely credible. So,
yeah. I would talk to your kid's pediatrician.
Yeah.
And just goes, is there anything I need to worry about here?
I unfortunately don't trust my kid's pediatrician, so
You need to find your ass a
Well,
pediatrician.
find a new one. Yeah, find a new pediatrician. Easier said than done on insurance, I know. Yeah, easier said than done. I know. Especially if you're trying to pay for it with insurance, it's just our medical system sucks.
Yeah. But defer to experts.
I have been completely on board. It's just been one of those things where, like, it was just somebody like planted a little seed of doubt, and I was like, I'm going to do more research, and I wasn't finding anything that led me to believe that caused fertility issues. And you guys were talking about COVID, and I was like, hey, I'm going to ask you guys and see what you guys say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it all points back to, when is it time to believe a claim is when there's evidence. So someone may make the claim, hey, did you hear that the COVID vaccine has some sort of link to fertility risks? You gotta be like, okay, well, prove it. What's your evidence? Otherwise,
right.
You can kind of just.
Where's the study?
Wait,
yeah. Where's the study?
Yeah. In the meantime, good luck with that. Good luck with finding a new pediatrician. We got a few more callers to get to here, Paula.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. Thank you.